Call of Duty points are now in Infinite Warfare. If you want the best way to get free Call of Duty points, click the link down in the description, install the app, and start getting yourself some free Call of Duty points today. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the top 5 must-have assault rifle variants that you guys need. Of course, these are all going to be epic variants. These are the best variants, in my opinion, of the epic assault rifles. I made a video yesterday or the day before talking about the top 5 SMG epics that everyone must have. And today's version, I thought, why not do it with assault rifles? Because a lot of players are either assault rifle players or SMG players. I'm usually an SMG player, but on a game like this, the assault rifles are so strong. I mean, the SMGs are at a strong point right now, but I usually just play whatever is the best in that certain situation. That's how I think you should be. However, some people are just straight up better with SMGs or better with assault rifles. In today's video, it's all about the top 5 epic assault rifles that I think every single player who is serious about doing well, having fun, and playing Infinite Warfare should have or should be working towards in their inventory, in their, prototype lab. So, if you guys could drop a like on this video, I'd really appreciate that. Smash out the likes, guys. As soon as we smash out 1,500 likes on this video, I'll have another video up. So, if you guys could smash out 1,500 likes as fast as possible, that would be absolutely awesome. I'll get my next video up as soon as possible. And subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. That's about it. Let's get right into this. So, I'm going to do these in order of, like, 5th down to 1st, because in the other video I did it like the first one right away, I think, which was kind of weird because usually you keep the hype and keep the suspense up, right? So coming in at number 5, I did put these in order. I'm not going to be, pussy and say, no specific order. No, these are in order. Number 5, best epic assault rifle is going to be the Xeon Warsight. And I'll show it up on the screen right now. Now, the reason for this one, first off, we'll read what it has, and then we'll talk about the reason why. Threat designator. The optic counters active camo, cold-blooded, and hardwired, and stability reduced recoil. So 2 things that really help this gun. A very cool threat designator, a special optic that is only available for this gun and this specific variant, and of course stability, one of my favorites, reduced recoil. In a game like Call of Duty, accuracy and making sure you hit all of your shots. Missing 1 to 2 bullets can literally cost you a gunfight, cost you your streak, cost your life. That's why I really like this variant. Now, this gun is not the best. The Xeon is not the best gun. And that's why I put this variant number 5, because the variant itself is very strong, but it's on a weaker assault rifle, right? So that's why I couldn't put this in the top 3 or in the top 2, because it's a very good variant, but the gun to match it isn't the strongest, and that's why this comes in at my number 5 spot. Definitely a pickup if possible. This one is supply drop only, because that's how they do the DLC guns. You get them for free, but you can only get the variant supply drop only. So you basically have to get lucky to get this one. There's no tips I can give you to help achieve it. Just hope it supply drops, hope you get lucky. And let's get into the next one. Coming in at number 4, we're going to have the Volk Goliath. Now, what the Volk Goliath gives you is it gives you spike, deals increased damage, but it fires 1 bullet at a time, so it turns into a semi-automatic, and then focus, reduced idle sway while aiming down sights. That one usually would not be very helpful. However, it is pretty helpful to have that reduced idle sway because you're essentially using a marksman rifle here. It's the Volk turned into a marksman rifle, a semi-automatic. It's a 2-shot kill. I think at pretty much guaranteed, unless you're there really far, you're going to get like a 3-shot kill. But you're going to get 2-shot kills. And in my opinion, in core game modes at least, I think the Goliath is just more consistent and overall probably better than the M1. The M1 is awesome. It's a classic gun. It's a really fun gun to use, and you can fire it probably a bit faster. But the Volk Goliath just has that consistency, and by being that epic variant, allows you to fire these bullets off while also, like, I never run out of ammo on this thing. Reloading is not a problem. You don't even need to run dexterity. There's just a lot of things that turning the Volk into a 1-shot semi-automatic gun, or a 2-shot kill, but it shoots 1 at a time, is good for players that like that semi-automatic style. If you personally hate that, you probably don't want to have this variant, but I think everyone should have some sort of semi-automatic power in their arsenal, and that's why I will put this Volk Goliath right there at number 4. Coming in at number 3, we have the K-Bar Invective. Now, the K-Bar is debatably the best AR. It's debatably between the NV4 and the K-Bar, and I probably need to make a video comparing those two because they're so close. I always change my mind. Pro players even are going back and forth between the NV4 and the K-Bar, but the K-Bar Invective, let's show it up on the screen. What it gives you is Jawbreaker, bonus headshot damage, reduced damage towards legs, and stability, reduced recoil, which is especially helpful on the K-bar because that gun does have a tad bit of recoil compared to other assault rifles. Now, bonus headshot damage with the Jawbreaker. This makes this gun perfect for game modes, maps, situations where people are going to be on head glitches. For example, the map I'm playing right now, Genesis. This map, if you want to go through the middle of the map, you're going to run into people on head glitches. Now, what a head glitch is, for those of you guys who don't know, it's basically cover where you can only see the person's head. It's technically not a glitch. I mean, it's put in the game like that, but that's just what people call it. Been calling it that way for years. It's a head glitch. So what I'm on right now, what I'm holding right now is a head glitch. If you want to kill people off this, you need to hit your shots, and you need to hit them in the head because that's the only angle you have. If you're on the ground facing them, head glitch to head glitch, that's where this variant, you're not going to beat a variant for getting headshots. This thing pretty much insta-kill to the dome piece. However, you will suffer a little bit, and you can actually notice that it does take one extra bullet when shooting them towards the legs or in the groin area. So that's why with this variant, you need to really fit that playstyle. And a lot of variants, you can just throw them on and play casually the same way. This is one where you really have to adjust your playstyle, and you have to actually aim at the head. Aim at least not the leg area, because then you won't be getting the minus. At least then you'll be getting the normal hits. And this variant definitely very good assault rifle that it's on, and probably the best variant for this one. I think there's also a really good rare K-bar variant, and then of course the legendary that has the nuke built in. There's a lot of good variants for this gun, but this one is of course the best. Usually the epics are the best, and that's why this comes in at the number 3 spot. Coming in at number 2 is going to be the NV4 Flatline. Now, the NV4 Flatline comes with precision, infinite damage range with reduced fire rate, and focus, reduced idle sway while aiming down sights, same one that the Volk Goliath had. Now you guys can see on the stat chart below, I don't always trust these stat charts in game, but just for reference, it says your accuracy is going to be increased a little bit, your range is increased, of course, 17, your accuracy increased 4, and your fire rate down 4. The fire rate is down on this gun, and it is noticeable compared to other variants, however, it's very minimal. But the increase in the bonus you get is very noticeable because you're guaranteed a 4-shot kill. It doesn't matter if the enemy is standing right beside, shaking hands with you, or if they're on a different planet, you have infinite damage range. 4-shot kill every single time when on a gun like the NV4, which is made for long range. If you're playing close range, you want to use a Type 2 or a K-bar. You don't want to be using the NV4 close range because that's where it's weakest. I mean, unless you have the Chaos variant, which I'm not really a big fan of. But the NV4 Flatline just makes this thing a sniper at range. Picking people off, absolutely amazing to hold down an objective, to get up in a building above people and just nail all your shots. The NV4 Flatline is absolutely amazing, and you need to have this. If you're at all a fan of the NV4, which is probably the most popular gun in the game, you need to have this variant. Coming in at number 1, I'm sure most of you guys can probably guess what it is by now. If you guys do, you know what, leave a guess down in the comment section down below if you want to. I know some people will probably delete their guess once they get it wrong, so I don't know if that's really going to work. But the number 1 for me is the Volk Corruption, and the reason why is because this one is great for gameplay and it's great for utility. And what I mean by utility is, let's show it up on the screen, more money. Every kill grants extra experience. Now, every kill is getting you 50 extra XP according to the users on Reddit, which is absolutely insane. Sharpshooter increased damage range also helps you in your fights. The Volk is probably an average assault rifle, but this definitely is the best variant ever, and it's something that you can craft with salvage at the beginning of this game. You could not. It was supply drop only. I was lucky enough to get it out of supply drop when it was supply drop only, and then like a week or 2 after I got it, they released it to anyone who has 4,000 salvage, so I was kind of bummed out about that. Quad feed, and but this variant is something that you guys really need, especially if you're someone that, if you don't want a prestige, you probably don't really care about this variant. You probably, the NV4 Flatline would be number 1 for you or something else. But if you do care about prestiging, which I think is the majority of people who watch YouTube videos, who watch my video, you guys are more dedicated players than the average Joe who just gets on. You guys are probably better players, more dedicated, putting more time to the game. You probably want to prestige at least a couple times, and this gun will make that possible, especially if you have the Mark II variant, because that will, of course, just increase your XP even more. And imagine, like, those prestige bonuses. I think when you're like 20th prestige, you're getting like 30% bonus XP from Mark IIs, plus the 50. Like, you just be destroying it. On a double XP weekend, I don't even want to talk about how much XP you'd be getting. But these are my top 5 must-have assault rifle variants in the game. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know your favorite variants down in the comment section down below. If you guys could drop a like on this video, smack that like button, boys. 1,500 likes, let's smack that out quick. And also subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the subscribers, the support, and I'll see you guys again soon. I'm out. Peace. Have a great night, guys. Sup for a cookie and don't looky.